was a freshman, all I wanted to do was go in, do my work, go home. But then, you know, when I joined student government this year, we realized that if I did get involved sooner, there's way more I could have done. I think it could have really improved my first 2 years.
So I definitely would have liked to take more AP classes my sophomore year or taken more classes that interest me, but I thought, oh no, I can't do it just because I'm a freshman or I'm a sophomore and it's not where I should be. Also just like taking advantage of the opportunities that Franklin offers. Like we have this step up after school where you can get one-on-one tutoring, going to your teachers, talking to your counselors if you're struggling in a class and figuring out what you can do to either get ahead and get on track or figure out another option. Just really knowing who your allies are and who you can go to and rely on.
The more like basic classes that you know you're gonna have to take more of in the future to fulfill requirements and things, actually trying those classes even if they're super easy, like my Spanish first year, I didn't do much.
So freshman year I didn't do so good. I got like a 2.0 and I think that like showing up to class like definitely correlates with that because I had like 70 absences or 60, and then sophomore year I only had like maybe 20, and then my GPA jumped to like a 3.5, 3.6.
Now that students are able to take 8 classes, that you should really take advantage of that freshman and sophomore year before your workload is really intense, because there's a lot of like fun electives that I wish I would have taken.
My main distinction with AP and normal classes is that you're held to a higher standard that you would otherwise would have not been raised to.
It's not necessarily about being at a certain level, but it's about reaching your own personal greatest potential, and the AP teachers really pushed me to reach my greatest potential.
You get to experience like more of what it will be like in college, and it just like helps you, I guess, prioritize. Like you have to definitely have a lot of time management skills, especially if you're taking more than one AP class.
You don't have to overload yourself, during your junior year. Like if you start off with 1 or 2 AP classes, it's not nearly as bad as you think it's gonna be.
Before you decide that you don't like school, like take an AP class, because it's completely different than what you probably think school is.
You should walk in prepared that it's going to be difficult and it's going to be different, but you'll just adjust over time. You really will.
When it comes to AP classes, like seek out the help of your teachers, because they're there to help you, and if you don't ask them for help or ask questions in class on things that you're really confused about, then not only are you not getting the help you need, but there could be other people who are in the same position as you. So like I would definitely, like, having teachers that are willing to communicate with you is a huge privilege, so like use it. It's one of the best things you can do.
If you take just a bunch of AP classes just to take AP classes and you have no idea what you're doing or why you're in these classes in the first place, I think you're basically just setting yourself up for failure there. Like, it's good to challenge yourself and like push yourself out of your comfort zone. But if you push yourself so far out of your comfort zone, you don't even know what's going on anymore. You've done more harm than good.
You have to know your own personal strengths and where your personal weaknesses are. If you're someone who's not that good at organization or time management, you might not want to sign up for the 4 or 5 AP classes that really interest you and maybe spread it out over your years at high school. Whereas if you're someone who's always on top of your homework, isn't challenged in class, gets straight A's without even trying, it might be better to take 4 AP classes like I'm doing this year, but it really depends on your personal strengths.
I think that taking a hard senior year looks really good on college applications, and I plan on not just taking the easy way out, and I plan on taking 8 classes next year.
Senior year, I think I'm going to take more AP classes. I haven't taken a single one yet so far because of my bad start at freshman year. I've had to take some pretty much catch-up classes. Since it's senior year, I want to prepare myself for college. I want to know what the workload's going to be like. So I'm going to try to challenge myself as much as possible.
Having the 1 period off, I would say, has probably been very, very helpful, because I've had more time to work on college essays and make sure that I am fully prepared and not overwhelmed. Because easier said than done, senior year, halfway through, it's getting a bit rough to keep on being motivated, but you just have to make sure that you do have that motivation. So I think that this school has definitely helped me, because I know how to write essays. I know how to talk to people. I know how to get my name out there. I know how to advocate for myself. And that's all been through different experiences here at Franklin, through different volunteering and different classes.